Hello students, I am Varsha Gaikwad. Today we will see what is ATM, Automated Teller Machine. An automated teller machine, ATM or cash point, is an electronic telecommunications device that enables customers of financial institutions to perform financial transactions such as cash withdrawals, deposits, funds transfer, or account information inquiries at any time and without the need for direct interaction with bank staff. Students, automated teller machine is a hardware token, okay? And it is an electronic telecommunication device that enables customers of financial institution, means the customers who are having account in bank, to perform financial transactions. Financial transactions are cash withdrawals, deposits, fund transfer, or account information inquiries, which is done at any time and without the need for direct interaction with bank staff. So students, when you go to ATM machine and you want to withdraw a cash using your ATM card, so you just have to insert your ATM card into the machine. Then it asks you for a PIN. What is PIN? Personal identification number. When you enter the PIN, then you get an access to your account and you just enter the amount you want to withdraw. Suppose you want to withdraw 5,000. So you enter 5,000 and you can just click on the option withdraw. And after that you get the money from the machine, from the ATM. So you can do many financial transactions using ATM. You can withdraw the cash, you can even deposit the cash, you can transfer the funds, and even you can check your account information like the balance available in your account and other details. Who invented the automated teller machine? John Shepherd Barrett Donald Wetzel. I know it's a very big name, but you should know who invented the ATM. How ATM work? The automated teller machine, ATM, is an automatic banking machine, ABM, that allows the customer to complete basic transactions without any help from bank representatives. So how ATM works? Like I have told you, you can just go to the ATM machine, you can withdraw the money from just a machine. You don't have to go to bank and you don't have to interact with the bank staff. Okay? You are doing these financial transactions electronically. Okay, what are the basic transactions? Fund transfer, withdrawal, deposit, and the inquiry of your account information. These are the basic details. Then there are two types of automated teller machine, ATMs. The basic one allows the customer to only draw cash and receive a report of the account balance. So when you withdraw some money from ATM machine, you get a receipt. Okay? It shows all the details that how much cash you have withdrawn. And even you get a text on your mobile that this much cash has been withdrawn and the available balance in account is this. Okay? Another one is a more complex machine that accepts the deposit, provides credit card payment facilities, and reports account information. So the other one is more complex machine that provides several facilities. Now this is an electronic device that is used by only bank customers to process account transactions. So it is processed by those customers who are having the account in bank. The users access their accounts through a special type of plastic card that is encoded with user information on a magnetic strip. All the user's information is present on the card, and that information is encoded using private key at sender's side. Then both the private key and public key, which is at bank's side, is matched up, and if it is matched, then only the transaction is done. I hope you understand. The magnetic strip in the card is having all the user information. The strip contains an identification code that is transmitted to the bank's central computer by modem. The user insert the card into ATMs to access the account and process their account transactions. Like I have told you, the strip contains an identification code. Now, what does that strip contain? Identification code. It is nothing but your PIN, personal identification number. Okay? Mostly it is a 4-digit number, 4-digit code that you enter before you get an access to your bank account. And that code is transmitted to the bank's central computer by modem. The user insert the card into ATMs to access the account and process their account transactions. So this card is very important. Without this card, you can't use ATM machine. This card is known to be ATM, that is automated teller machine. It was invented by John in the year of 1960. Okay, now advantage of ATM. The ATM provides 24 hours service, which is full time and 365 days in a year. The ATM provides privacy in banking communications. As there is no manual communication, but there is only an electronic communication. As you don't have to go to bank and do communication with people, it is maintaining your privacy, as everything you are doing electronically. The ATMs reduce the workload of bank staffs. How? As every facilities is available through ATM machine, you don't have to go to bank. If you want to withdraw cash or deposit cash or want to check the details of your account, then you just can check through ATM machine. You don't have to go to bank. This facilitates to reduce the workload of bank's staff. The ATM may give customer new currency notes. When you withdraw money, it may happen that customer will get new currency notes through ATM machine. The ATMs are convenient for bank's customer. Those who are having the account in bank, it is convenient for those customers. The ATM is very beneficial for travelers. Like if you are going from Satara to Pune and you need money to withdraw, then you can use any ATM machine and you can go to any ATM machine to withdraw money. So likewise, if you go anywhere all over the world, you can use ATM machine to withdraw cash. or to deposit cash or any other financial transaction. The ATM provides services without any error. So, you are using services electronically, that's why there are no error. Like if you go to bank, all the process is done manually. So there are chances that can occur like counting error, handwritten error. So this is the advantage of manual process. And in electronic process, there are no errors. Disadvantages of ATM. ATM use fees sometimes for bank transaction purpose. It happens in some of the ATM, like it charges 5 rupees per transaction. Next, the inability to withdraw cash if an ATM is broken. If the ATM machine is not in a working condition, you cannot withdraw cash or you cannot do other financial transactions that you want to do by using ATM machine. So, the ATM machine must be in a working condition. Potential for robbery. There are many robbers that can even take the ATM machine and run away. So, potential for robbery. Other disadvantage is potential for having your PIN hijacked by criminals manipulating an ATM. Now we will see electronic clearing system. So sorry for the screen. Electronic clearing system is an electronic method of fund transfer from one bank account to another bank account. Okay. In offline process, a bank employee or an authorized person authorizes the clearing of transactions. In an online process such as ATM, we just share our electronic details from the ATM card and clearing is done by the financial entity using the secret key and token and digital certificates. Next, it is generally used for bulk transfers performed by institutions for making payments like dividend, interest, salary, pension, etc. Students, millions of transactions can be processed per day without any error. ECS can also be used to pay bills and other charges such as payments to utility companies such as telephone, electricity, water, or for making equated monthly installment payments on loans as well as SIP investments. I hope you understand. Nowadays, using internet banking or by using debit credit card, you can easily pay your bills. It can be your electricity bill, telephone bills, water bill, or other installment payments. So this transaction can be done electronically. Now we will see types of ECS. ECS can be used for both ECS credit and ECS debit. ECS credit. ECS credit is used for allowing credit to a large number of beneficiaries by raising a single debit to the customer's account such as dividend, interest or salary payment. So students, an upper limit is set as per the maximum account balance for a particular period of time. The customer can use all the credit allocated and later pay it back to the financial institute. Advantages: the end beneficiary need not make frequent visit to his bank for depositing the physical paper instruments. Customer need not to go to the bank for depositing amount. The transaction, the financial process is being done electronically. Delay in the realization of proceeds which used to happen in the receipt of the paper instrument is eliminated. There is no physical transaction. Every transaction is done electronically. So, delay in the realization of proceeds which used to happen in the receipt of the paper instrument is eliminated. The ECS user helps to save on administrative machinery for printing, dispatch and reconciliation. Using the electronic transaction, it eliminates the overhead of other expenses like traveling, assigning, clearance personnel, transfer of documents. Provides the ability to make payment and ensure that the beneficiary's account gets credited on designated date. Now ECS debit. ECS debit is used for raising debits to a number of accounts of consumers or account holders for affording a single credit to a particular institution in cases such as utility payments like electricity bills and telephone bills. It is kind of a similar thing. Now, advantages to clients: trouble-free. Eliminates the need to go to the collection centers or banks and the need to stand in long queues for payment. Like you all know, all the transaction, all the financial transaction and the processes we can do electronically using an electronic application, bank application. So there are no need to go to the bank and stand in queue for your payment purpose. So one of the advantages is trouble-free. Next is easy to track. Customers are not required to track down payments by last dates. The ECS users would monitor the debts. The ECS user saves on administrative machinery for collecting the checks by monitoring their realization and reconciliation. What is reconciliation? That means collection. It is more faster than manual transaction process as there is no follow-up needed. Next is better cash management. Chances of frauds due to fraudulent access to paper. It reduces the frauds as all the paper documentary is reduced, hence the chances of frauds are also reduced. So thank you. This is enough for today. Take care and keep studying, keep doing revision.